Hey guys, what's up? Cobra Axes and Allies here, bringing to you another Global 36 video. Here I wanted to show you a few of my custom 3D printed bases and other pieces for Global 36. I'm very fortunate to have access to a 3D printer at my school, and some of these files are from Thingiverse, which you can access for free online, and some of them are my own 3D designed custom creations that I've printed out. Like I said, all these are for use in Global 36, but they can be used in other games, like naval bases can be used in Global 40, of course. But yeah, here's a little in-depth look at them. So this is my coastal artillery. I designed this, and it's based off of Combat Miniatures coastal artillery piece. And some of them that I've made myself, like this one that I've based off of other pieces, are based off of other like designs and stuff, such as Combat Miniatures coastal artillery, and you'd have to pay for this to get it in your game from Combat Miniatures. So I will be posting some of my custom creations on Thingiverse for you to, take and 3D print on your own printer, but some of the things like this that I based off of other people's designs, I will not be posting, just because, I want to have them keep the rights, per se, of their art. Here is my seaplane base. I've kind of got like a pier going with a little bit of what would represent water, and the kind of airbase tower that is kind of the giveaway that this is a airbase kind of type of designator. Next up is the I think the port. This is a new thing that HBG has implemented in version 3 of their Global 36 games. And I chose this piece, which was designed by someone else on Thingiverse, and it just kind of gave the look of a port with all the little piers that stick off of it, and there's no real huge structures or anything. There's a pretty heavy-duty crane stuff, kind of like an area where ships would be able to dock and everything. And I think this piece isn't allowed to fix anything or increase movement. It's just there as a cheap unit, or a cheap place to receive Lend-Lease. This is the naval base, which is another piece that I've based off of Combat Miniatures designs. It does take a lot of things from real-life naval bases, with large fuel dump silos, kind of barracks supply depots and everything, and a pier that juts off the side, as well as a radio tower too. Here is my major shipyard that I've made, and this would be for building capital ships and any other ships of that size, as long as it's connected to a major factory, or just factory, connected via rail or river. This is the minor shipyard, and this basically just is there to build basically minor ships, cruisers, battle cruisers, light cruisers, as well as the kind of the simple ships like submarines, transports, and destroyers. Next up is a creation from another really great Axes and Allies community member on the Axes and Allies Facebook page. It was designed by Mr. Misha from Thingiverse, and basically this is for use in his Global 65 Cold War game, but I'm just using it as my strategic rocket base. I will be probably printing this a little bit bigger, just because I don't really like how grainy it looks right now. Like I said in my 1914 video, it's all about finding the right size for your 3D prints to get them to look just right. Next up is a armored train. You can see here the wheels are a little shoddy on this one, but I'm okay with it. You don't really see them. It's usually like a top-down view of this thing. And it's just it's a unit that HBG has added that you can now purchase. It isn't just in that Railways expansion. And lastly, here is a bunker that I designed myself. It's pretty simple, just a few kind of blocks go together. Yeah, pretty nasty for the people that are attacking it. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Cobra, out.